r/AskReddit, what doesn't require a license, but should? In the US many states already require a license to own exotic species like lemurs and possums. Correction, owning pets. Being a cop, at the federal level. A bad cop can go from town to town, without much consequences. There needs to be a federal level licensing and background/work history database with the ability to lose the licensing forever for serious infractions. And then make it so if they fuck up they actually lose that license and can't be a cop anymore. Being an auto mechanic. Anybody can legally do it. You need a license to cut hair, but anybody can legally work on your brakes. Source, I'm an auto mechanic. Bro, that's fucking wild now that you mention it. Driving when you are over 80. They need to retake the practical driving test. Personally, I think everyone should have to retake their license test every 10 to 15 years, no matter the age. I'm 40 and am teaching my 16-year-old to drive and was shocked at how much I'd really forgotten or just didn't know as it was a newish rule. This may be controversial, but I think service dogs should be licensed. 100% agree. My autistic niece and blind/autistic nephew shouldn't compete with idiots and AMP, their emotional support alligator, turkey, etc. Those are real BTW. I've seen people's animals defecate, run wild and even bite someone while wearing fake support animal gear. It's disgusting. Being a counselor/therapist here in the UK. The sheer amount of people who just up and start calling themselves these titles and start practicing is disgusting. No idea the level of traumas they can inflict on others who are more vulnerable just by not being prepared. Luckily, things are changing and it should come into effect fairly soon. Young kids 3 deep on e-bikes going 35 miles per hour swerving through traffic because they don't know how stop signs work. Technically, any e-bike that goes over 28 miles per hour is classed as a motorcycle where I live. Really though, most cyclists agree even that is too fast and Class 3 bikes should require a license. Class 1 and Class 2 are both limited to 20 miles per hour. The line between motorcycles and e-bikes have become so blurred that they need to classify Class 3 e-bikes as needing a license. Driving a boat/jet ski/etc. Some states require a license but a lot don't. In Mississippi you have to be over 12 years old to legally operate a boat alone. 13 years old? Have at it. What's the worst that could happen? Prostitution. Can't beat it, regulate it. Make it safe. Yeah, there are 5+ massage parlors within 2 minutes of my office. Pet ownership. I'm so tired of terrible abusive owners treating animals like they aren't alive. I'm Canadian and we license our pets. Don't get me wrong, there are millions that are unlicensed. But we are supposed to. Can you believe that you can just rent a massive fucking U-Haul truck? Like a huge fucking truck that you have no experience driving. You give them money, show a license, here are the keys to a massive fucking moving truck. Wait, those aren't protected titles in the UK? My first time driving a U-Haul was also my first time driving in Boston. It was an adventure. Breeding animals. To purchase and operate a jet ski, motorbike, or skidoo. Motorbikes require a special license in Germany at least, that you can begin with 16. Solar salespeople should be licensed. You need a license for almost all other home improvement businesses, as well as financial transactions. I'm not sure on the salespeople needing a license, but the installers should really. They have to round here after some dodgy installs were discovered. Homeschooling. I homeschooled my son for a while and had him take the Ohio standardized test at the end of each year. Something like this should absolutely be mandatory. My state, North Carolina, doesn't require it. Being a cop. I need a license to be a massage therapist. Being a landlord. If you take on the responsibility of maintaining a safe place for people to live, apartment building, house, etc., and charge for it, you should be licensed just like a real estate agent, and be required to do continuing education every 2 years. The crap that bad landlords get away with is appalling. Those 50 long RVs/motorcoach built on bus frames. Pet ownership. I genuinely believe that like 70% of people that own pets, shouldn't. It's terrifying how much straight up animal abuse has been effectively normalized by idiots who don't even realize that they are killing the things they claim to love. People who complain about their cats peeing all over the place while not providing them an adequate kitty litter annoy me. Especially with small animals like hamsters. Small does not mean easier or less than. Parents hand them off to their kids without bothering to do research or buy appropriate supplies. It's really sad, sad face. Being a parent. Edit, something you get for mandatory schooling, like home economics, calm down freakazoids. There is some stuff you just need to know. I did not at any point bring out the Child Slayer 3000. Just a fine till you go get it. This woman I used to work with at Burger King in college couldn't stay off drugs long enough to get through a CPS visit, so she lost all her kids. Her solution was to just have another kid instead of getting clean. Well, being president of the USA should require being able to get a security clearance. Parenting. I know it sounds very stupid, but some people just shouldn't be parents ever. Life coach. You get a certificate and it's an unregulated industry. You're working with highly vulnerable people who are looking for guidance and advice without any repercussions for detrimental outcomes that could occur. No formal education, legal requirements, official regulations. Enter at your own risk. Being a landlord/property manager. Absolutely. They're usually being driven by some geezer who can barely see over the steering wheel, and they're almost always towing some huge truck/boat/trailer behind them too. Owning and operating a recreational drone. You do in many places. I'm in Texas. For God's sake, start making general contractors and subs be licensed. I'm so tired of getting to a site and spending 4 days fixing the tiler's work and costing the customer thousands. These fly-by-nighters are killing our industry. Same here in Maine, hard to find good contractors because the state is short on people and there are so many DIY contractors doing shoddy work. People that are decent are booked out for a year, if you can find one. Owning exotic pets. Sometimes I feel like it should be all pets considering the absolutely abhorrent care I've seen people provide.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.